Yeah, hello. Welcome to Knowledge Hub. And in this video, we will learn about the number system for grade 9. Okay. So in your previous classes, grades, we have learned about the number line. Okay. The number line consists of the line. This is looking like this. Okay. And at the center there will be a 0, and if you go to the right side, and there will be a positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on to infinity. And if you go to the left side of the 0, and we have the negative numbers -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on to infinity. So these numbers are equally placed. Okay. And in this, actually our question is whether all numbers we are placed on this number line or not. Okay, so this is the number line. So now actually we will give some names to these numbers. Okay, so the positive numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on to infinity, we call as the natural numbers. Okay, so the positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have not included 0 here. Please observe here. So these numbers we call as natural numbers, and if you include 0 to these natural numbers, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on to infinity, we call as whole numbers. Okay, so the whole numbers, the difference between the natural numbers and the whole numbers is, in whole numbers we have included 0 to the natural numbers, so we have the whole numbers. And if you include the negative numbers also to this the whole numbers, that means -4, -3, so on, 0, 1, 2, and so on, we call as integers. Okay, so the numbers which have already mentioned in this number line, okay, as you have seen here, so all these numbers we call as integers. And we can say the positive integers are nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, and the negative integers are nothing but -1, -2, -3, and so on. Okay, and our question is whether all numbers we have included in this number line or not. So the answer is no here, because other than these integers we have other numbers. So these numbers we will discuss now. Okay, so now these numbers we say rational numbers and irrational numbers. Okay, so the rational numbers and irrational numbers, uh, uh, we have to know what are these numbers. So first, actually the rational numbers are in the form of p by q. Okay, so p is integer and q is also integer, and here the q is not equal to 0, because the if q is equal to 0, the denominator will be 0, so it is undefined. So the p by q, okay, the rational numbers are in the form of p by q, and in this q is not equal to 0. Okay, so the examples you can say the 1 by 2, okay, and 3 by 2, and so on. Okay, and here actually if you recollect the integers, okay, the integers are some of the integers -3, 1, okay, 5, any numbers, okay, 11, okay, all these integers, we can say these are the rational numbers of denominator 1, because actually if you take the negative integers minus 3, so minus 3 by 1, if you can write like this, so this is also a rational number which is denominator q is equal to 1. So 1 by 1, 5 by 1, 11 by 1. Okay, so any integers you can take, and you can say these are the integer as a rational number. Okay, and here, so actually all integers are rational numbers. Other than the integers, we have 1 by 2, 3 by 2, all these are also rational numbers. Okay, so irrational numbers, just we will define this, and we will discuss more in detail about irrational numbers. So irrational numbers cannot be in the form of, cannot be written in the form of p by q, and q is not equal to 0. Okay, so rational numbers, we can write in the form of p by q, q is not equal to 0, and irrational numbers cannot be written in the form of p by q, q is not equal to 0. That is the difference. Okay, so we will discuss more in detail about irrational numbers. Okay, and here the rational numbers, I hope you understood what is the meaning of rational numbers. Okay, so now one more thing here, you can combine this, okay, the real numbers. Okay, if you combine rational numbers and irrational numbers, we will say it is a real numbers. So that means actually if you recollect the number line again here, okay, there is a 0, 1, 2 and so on, the minus 1, minus 2 and so on. Okay, so the rational numbers are 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is in between 1 and 2 here, 0 and 1 here. So 3 by 2 is in between 1 and 2. So this is 3 by 2, and this is 1 by 2. And keep in mind that actually here between 0 and 1 there are infinite rational numbers. Okay, and between 1 and 2 there are infinite rational numbers. Okay, so how we define these rational numbers, and how we define these irrational numbers, and the examples of irrational numbers are root 2, root 3 and pi. Okay, and all these things, okay, root 5, okay, all these are irrational numbers. So next video we will discuss how to represent, okay, how to find the rational numbers between the two integers, and also how to locate these rational numbers on the number line, and also how to locate the irrational numbers, and what is the form of the irrational numbers, and how we locate these irrational numbers on the number line. We will discuss in the next video. Thank you.